Hello everybody, this is Mike Jr. II. Welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4 Sarcastic Jerk Edition. In the last session, or since forever ago since I recorded, we basically started an alternative timeline where instead of joining the Institute, we joined the Brotherhood. But now we have gone back to our normal timeline and we are in the normal universe. I don't know how exactly you would word it, but overall we're back into the Institute timeline, basically. And today we are going to start our DLC. Now, if you're curious about why I decided to go with the DLC which we were going today, which is Far Harbor, which we're going to be having Nick on the team with us, and I decided to deck out the, the Silver Shroud outfit with some of the Weaver type stuff. So it's got the highest Weaver type stuff, and I think it still has some of the benefits from being the, let me take a look real quick. Reduce damage by humans by okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's part of it. So as you can see, I have some of the benefits of it and that, and then here are my weapons in case anybody's curious. I don't think I changed too much. Some of these might have some changes, but overall I kind of just went with the weapons that I thought were more convenient. Like, I don't think I started off with the sniper rifle, but I decided to keep it for some reason. I don't know. I can't remember. I played this like a long time ago when I set up everything up so I'd be ready for when I started this DLC. But anyway, we are going to be doing the Far Harbor DLC. The reason for this is that that's the one I initially started with. I think it was the first of the expansion, like outside of the world DLCs that came out, and then Nuka World was the last one, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was the case. So if not going for that reason, then we're going because it's the one I started with. I actually started it by accident initially because, okay, so one of these things, I'm not gonna be able to really show off the radio because I don't want to deal with the stuff, but yeah, Valentine Detective Radio. When you do this one, actually, fuck it, I'll do it. Let me get the audio going.
This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner. We've got a new case and it sounds urgent. Stop by the office. I'll be waiting. Setting this to repeat.
Okay, so now I can turn off the audio. I'll skip because it kind of started almost when it started, but not exactly. So as we got with the radio there, we now know that there's something going on, so we need to go back to Ellie, which is Nick's assistant, if you forgot. So time to be heading back to Diamond City. Yeah, I think Marketplace would be quicker, I believe. So yeah. Yeah, I did this one by accident because, well, again, like going into Nick's office isn't necessarily like an out there thing, you know. It's not like some of the other DLCs where it's like, hey, look at this thing that's clearly, you know, it didn't really make it clear that it was DLC, and it really annoyed me because I feel like that was a thing that Fallout New Vegas did right, because I honestly like playing games in order. Funny enough, I actually just started playing Borderlands again. I never finished the initial game, but I didn't realize all the places you could go to were DLC until I started going in them, and it's like, no, I want to play the game in the right freaking order. It honestly annoys me that they don't properly set up things to do that. Is Ellie still here? Greenhouse. Oh no, here we go. I was about to say, where's the stuff? Honestly, I haven't really explored a lot of these areas around here, mostly because they get mad when you go into their house. Alright, Valentine's Detective Agency. So if it isn't obvious why Nick's on the team here, there's actually a bunch of other reasons too.
You and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
The only thing I'm ready for is danger and awesome. Pew, pew,
What the
I'm afraid hard-earned caps is all we've got to offer, honey. Anyway, the client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth, Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
Ooh.
So, is the fedora and trench coat mandatory when solving these cases?
Yes.
'Cause I'm thinking smoking pipe and British accent.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Gumshoe. The Nakano residence is up in the
What?
northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Eat shit, Nick. That was funny. Alright, but anyway, yeah, I don't think we really went back in here, mostly because this stuff starts almost immediately, so I didn't want to start this yet until we were ready to go.
Head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated.
I don't really need any of this stuff. So I should have all of my stuff with me. I don't believe I thought about doing any initial weird challenges or anything. I will say I did. Yeah, I still have like a bunch of this crap with me and stuff. Apparel's obvious. Okay, yeah, just took a quick look through all my stuff, but yeah, not necessarily a thing. Well, we're gonna find out soon enough, I guess. So anyway, yeah, we have got a place to go to start off this DLC. Kind of spoiled it a bit with the idea that it takes outside of stuff, but I'm not gonna be like, hey, we're starting up just some random thing. No, wait, it's actually a huge DLC. We didn't actually start up a just a random side quest. Again, it definitely makes it seem like it's a kind of a random side quest with the way it handles this. It should be said, I haven't really dug in. If it isn't obvious, I haven't dug into like what I was doing when I ended off my last playthrough session. I remember, I want to say it was a few months ago, I was bored and I was like, you know what, let me start up Fallout 4, get to the, get to like the Institute playthrough again, because I had to find the save file and make sure I didn't lose it. I wanted to make sure it was still fresh in my mind. So I found the save file of the last save I did for that portion, and then I got to this point, so... I added all of my stuff, decided which weapons I wanted to bring, etc., etc. So that's all the reason we have everything. Most of it's necessarily the same. I think it's the Booger Bud and the this one, which is different. Yeah, they'll figure it out. It's probably just a bunch of super mutants that'll kill and eat all of them, you know, the normal stuff. Why the hell do the super mutants eat them? Is there a reason for that? That never seemed like that was a thing in the Fallout 1, which is where the super mutants started in. Then again, I guess this is like a different FEV type thing in this corner of the wasteland, or what would you call it? The I forgot what you call the Fallout world. I don't know. I'm gonna be down on my lingo. I ain't gonna lie. I have not played this in a long time, and I don't really care that it's been a long time since I started to play this. So didn't really freshen up or look through my old playthrough or anything. I was just like, all right, time to start back up Fallout 4. I might seem a little rusty as well. So funny enough, I actually wasn't going to start with Fallout 4. So since I've, if it isn't obvious, now that I'm back, I've actually, I'm finished with school, like graduated, finishing from school. I was going to start with a glowing one? Oh, what the hell? You came out of nowhere. Oh, hey, look at that. I grabbed my melee weapon perfectly in time. Eat shit. But anyway, I haven't, if it isn't obvious, I started with school. Oh, sorry, I'm done with school. Sorry, I'm used to, I think, damn it. Where the fuck's my, there it is. I was like, where the hell's this thing at? But no, I've been playing Borderlands, so my, mine's a little bit off the the way the controls work. Alright, I gotta remember I can actually do this in Fallout 4 and not in Borderlands.
Whatever it was.
It's not gone now. It's over there. It's actually stuck in the middle of nowhere, which is super weird. But anyway, I'm finished with school now. I initially was actually going to play an Ocarina of Time randomizer, which I had started a long time ago. But I just don't know what it was. I wasn't feeling it. And I'm like, you know, it might be best to actually start with something that I actually don't need to, like, do like a big, hey, everybody, this is how this entire playthrough is going to work out and all this. I didn't need to do all this explaining when I was also, you know, going to be, like, semi-talking about, hey, you know, I just graduated school. I also had all this other really cool and important stuff happen to me. So, you know, and I almost died about 2 weeks ago. And by that I mean I got the flu. But it felt like I was going to die. Literally, I literally graduated. The next day was my birthday, and I also had a graduation party thrown for me. And then, after that, literally the next day I had like a terribly sore throat. I ate too much food, and because I had the flu, but I thought it was a viral infection at the time, I was in so much pain it made me nauseous, and I think it was later that night I went, and I won't I won't go into any more detail. But yeah, no, it was not a fun time. It sucked, you know. It's like this is literally the best moment of my, you know, probably the best moments of my entire fucking life, leading up to those 2 days, and then the next day, life's like, all right, you've had it too good for too long. You need a week off and feel like shit, and also have to take a day off work.
In. I know you're listening on the other end. Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Kenji, please. You've been at this for hours. Stop. You need sleep.
She's out there, Ray. Someone has her. They could be raiders, or gunners, or God knows what else.
You know, I'd be more freaked after saying raiders than gunners. Well, yeah, I would say raiders. Well, I don't know. All right, everybody. This is gonna sound fucked. All right, everybody, post in the chat. Would you rather be a slave for life, or would you rather be tortured until you die? Leave it in the comments below. Which is something I wouldn't say, but I can't imagine a YouTuber saying it. Hey, what's up? What are you so pissed about?
Don't mind. We let ourselves in.
Nick, thank God. You need to get to work right away. She could be hurt. She could be...
Whoa, slow down. Kenji, was it? Why did you go over the details with me and my partner here?
You brought a partner? Good. The more eyes, the better.
Oh,
Yeah, that's me. Lowly partner. I don't even get real business cards.
Right. Getting back to my daughter. It all started with this damn radio.
Our daughter Kasumi likes to fix things. The radio was her latest project.
Until she made contact with some kidnapper who lured her away from us.
Or maybe she left on her own. She's not a child anymore. Our daughter is 19. She knows how to survive, and she's capable. I think maybe she left because she wanted her own life.
No. She would have told us where she was going. She would have said something. I know my daughter is in danger. I can feel it. Find her, please.
ask for money. Oh, that's awful.
Let's talk money. Investigations for the missing aren't cheap.
Sorry about this, Kenji. Expenses and all that.
Of course. How does 350 cap sound?
Oh, do you really want your kid?
If she went far, that means travel expenses.
We could make it 400.
Oh,
Don't hold out on me. You want to find your daughter, right?
500 caps. That's all we have.
awful. I'm absolutely awful, but that's hilarious.
Do you have any idea where she could have gone?
We know she took one of the boats, but that's all. She could be anywhere.
Not my problem.
We'll find her. Don't you worry.
Thank you. Her room is upstairs if that helps. And if you had any more questions about her, just ask.
Don't worry, Kenji. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just sit tight.
You know, I can't help but find it funny that, well, you know, it's like part, I'm sure some people might be looking at this and being like, Michael, why didn't you, say, you know, you're on your own, I don't give a fuck, but it's like, you know, it's the Fallout 4 experience, you can't say, oh, you paid for this DLC, but you want to play the Be a Dick timeline? Okay, well, you just don't play the DLC then. It's like, oh, that's great, yeah, definitely a choice. I mean, I guess they didn't put evil karma in this game, so I can't really complain too much, but I do think it's odd that they give you options for stuff like that. All right, let's start with Ria.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me more about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kasumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
I mean, I can't blame him in the timeline you guys are in, so.
I'd like to know more about Kasumi. Might shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
How dare you tell me what's wrong?
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
All right, boathouse, cool.
Nothing else right now.
All right. Really? No questioning for him now?
Mr. Nakano.
Did you have questions? About my daughter?
What'd you do with her, you sick bastard? You're the one who killed her, I know it. Accuse.
Why did your daughter really leave? Your wife says she left on her own, but you said it was kidnappers.
I know it was kidnappers. Kasumi is a smart girl, but she doesn't know how horrible people can be. Not like me and Rei. Why would she just leave her family with no explanation? Someone tricked her, got her to leave the safety of home. Every minute we aren't looking for my daughter, her life is in jeopardy.
Anything more you can tell me about Kasumi? The smallest detail could be important.
I don't know what more to say. She's my little girl, and she doesn't know how dangerous this world is. I never should have let her grandfather teach her how to fix these machines.
Her grandfather? He taught her how to fix the radio?
Ever since she was old enough to walk, yes. Her grandfather had an ear for machines. Kasumi picked up the knack. He passed away recently. He used to scavenge the ruins in the south for parts. I kept telling him he was getting too old.
Tell me more about this radio she was fixing.
I've tried to get that damn thing to work over and over again, but there's nothing. I thought she just wanted to strip it for parts or build a toaster out of it, or something, like she usually does. Someone made contact with her, and then they took her. God, what kind of twisted psychopath has my daughter?
No more questions right now.
Work quickly, Detective.
I mean, I don't know. 1,000 caps would be better. How awful. All right. So if it isn't obvious, it's time to go to the boathouse. Though I don't know if there's maybe anything in the boat itself, possibly. Oh, I forgot they have a little kitty. I could kill the kitty, but I'm a sarcastic jerk, not a psychotic bastard. That'll be the next playthrough. Psychotic bastard edition. No, that's the people who think when I do evil karma. I know I bitch about this every time, but that's the people who think when I do an evil karma playthrough, that means I have to literally only do evil options every single time. Alrighty then. Well, since this is a Fallout game, that means there's actually no... Well, I guess there's just AAA games nowadays. There's no investigating. It's, Oh, wait, no. Maybe there is investigating. Holy shit. I figured it'd just point me into the exact... Yeah, okay, so it doesn't actually point me into the exact... Okay, well, alright. I will give a benefit where benefit is due. Seems a little out of place. There's a key? For the... Oh my fucking god, that's so stupid. This is slightly out of play. I'm literally just trying to take the picture. How fucking stupid. I do kind of like the little wires out right there, though. I'm sure... Is that really all that was in here?
Building a collection.
You know, I was... fuck off, Nick. I was gonna give credit where credit is due. We actually have to look around, maybe. But, like, it's literally the first thing.
Anything to give us a clue to where she went.
Oh, and they're immediately gonna give it up. Oh, hey, Godfather's note. Look at that. My dear Kasumi, if you ever get locked out of the safe house, then the answer here is here in the boathouse. Picture is where the key is. This is stupid. This is really dumb. Alrighty then, play the tape.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal, from up north. There's a group of people up there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these synths. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So the daughter takes off by boat. But more importantly, there's a colony of synths up near this Far Harbor. We need a way to get there. Let's go talk to Kenji. He knows the waters better than anyone.
Alright, sorry about that. But nope, that's right. Kenji's daughter thinks she's an otherkin, or something like that. I don't know, maybe. No, she thinks she's a synth.
Excuse me, Mr. Nakano.
Have you finished your investigation? Did you find anything?
Nothing at all, absolutely nothing.
I need to ask you an important question. Are you sure your daughter is human?
What kind of question is that? Why are you asking?
Your daughter made contact with a group of synths. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a synth. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Oh, synths are property? Oh, shit.
If your daughter is a synth, Mrs. Nakano, then she's Institute property.
But my daughter isn't a synth.
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. Did you find where Kasumi went, Detective?
I think Kasumi took off somewhere up north. Do you know what's up there?
Where specifically? I've been up the coast, almost to where the waters start to freeze, but that's a lot of miles.
I think I know where Kasumi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. You have to go after her. Please, take my other ship on the dock outside. My father's design. It has a guidance system, and it is built for distance.
I like how they couldn't even...
A magic boat ride? Will there be sea monsters?
While I know the seas aren't exactly safe, I am confident the boat can get you there unharmed. At least, I hope. Before you go, here's the payment we discussed. I'll have something more when Kasumi is safely back home.
I know my partner here can be a little glib, but we won't rest until we get to the bottom of this. You two have my word.
Fine, Kasumi. Please.
And anyway, yeah, if you saw in the little thing there, we can tell the Institute about this. I believe you can tell the Brotherhood as well. I will wait until I'm done with everything before I go to that portion. So, and then I'll just leave in the comments of the video or something about what actually happened. Or maybe I'll actually do research, because I haven't done any research on Far Harbor at all. So, because I know sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I did more research to show off more of this stuff. Oh, God, why are there so many cats here? Jeez, cat people. Oh, of course she thinks she's a synth. All right, let's go. Wait, no, here we go. All right, so yep. So real quick, it should be clear here. The reason why Nick's on the team is not only because of the fact that Nick has, you know, this is kind of Nick's job here in this particular situation, but the reason why Nick is also on the team is because when it comes to these DLCs, especially for Far Harbor, besides Nick and Far Harbor, there is no additional dialogue by these characters. So there's literally no reason for you to bring other characters. They will have like the blank disliked liked thing, but other than that, there's really no reason to bring any other character but Nick. So yeah, just wanted to make that clear why Nick's on the team and not like somebody else who's on there. It's because they literally have no dialogue. Alrighty then. Too bad, Nick, you're on your own. Oh wait, shit. What? Did Nick actually? Nick! I like how the game is trapping us so we can't do anything. No, I want to jump. No, I want to jump in the water. I want to jump in the water. God, this feels so stiff. And again, it has a guidance system. What kind of... I don't know. I just feel like that's just them being like, we don't want to have Kenji involved in this at all. And again, why does he care about his daughter so much, but he won't actually go to Far Harbor to find her? Like, what sense does that make? That literally makes no sense. Like, I could hear, I have to protect my wife or something, you know? She's sick and she can't leave, you know, etc. You know, I would feel something like that would be like more necessary. But even then, why would he go out then at all? He would never then take the boat. Where the hell is Nick? He legitimately disappeared.